Good morning, everyone. Welcome to a new day here in my life. Yesterday I had an appointment with my wellness coach, as you saw. That video didn't go up yesterday, but check the last video. Or check it up here. I'll put it up there. Basically, yesterday I set some goals with Lindsay, and my entire weight loss journey crumbled and fell when I found out that one of my wellness coaches is no longer a part of my team. And I'm still processing that. I'm still really upset about it. I might cry a little bit more about it, but we're hopefully moving on. Now, as for the objectives or the goals that I set with Lindsay yesterday, one of them was to not even drink more water, just put the water next to me as I work. So here I am, working, drinking my coffee, thinking about putting the water next to me, but not actually putting any action to my thoughts. So, water, desk, might even drink some of it. So far, so good. What were the other objectives? I'll have to look. That's at least like a start to the day. We're getting it done. It's gonna be a good day. It's like 9,000 degrees out here, but we're getting it done. Hope you guys are having a good day, and I'll see you, I guess you're just following me along on my day. I guess this is a day in the life. Welcome to my life. Weight loss journey. Slightly weird. Slightly, I don't know. They'll be crying today. Be prepared. You should know, I officially drank a bottle of water. I'm gonna grab another one, and I'm gonna throw a bunch in the fridge. It is hotter than balls in here, and it's 90 degrees outside. And this was like lukewarm, which definitely was not the greatest, although still refreshing. So I figure I will put some in the fridge. I will take one and put one next to me, and I will hopefully drink another one. Ooh, I also wanted to show you guys, I found these new things at the grocery store, and I feel as though I can eat healthy, but sometimes the work that has to go into cutting veggies and things like that and standing in front of this freezer is really great, is hard. So I just found these. They're vegetables for roasting. This is Brussels sprouts, but I had one yesterday that was zucchini and maybe Brussels sprouts and potatoes, and that one was delicious. I just had sweet potatoes and Brussels sprouts. I really like Brussels sprouts, if you didn't know. Definitely pick those up if you happen to be looking for something that's healthy and good and like a lot less effort than cutting up your own things. Vegetables. Cutting up your own vegetables. Getting a water, putting water in the fridge. Hopefully gonna drink at least 1 to 2 more before the end of the day. It is 2:10 now, so it took me a good portion of the day to drink that much. I'm hoping once they're cold, I'll drink them faster, just because I'm hot and they'll cool me down. Yeah? Yeah. So stinking hot, I don't want to move. So my step count is really bad today. If you guys have followed along on the journey thus far, you know that I'm in love with my Fitbit. It tells me all sorts of things, and I feel like it keeps me on track. Definitely know I haven't been moving much today, but I did drink 2 things of water. I mean, I think in my mind, my goal has always been to get to 5. I don't know if I told you that already. Even not today. Today was just put it next to me and hopefully drink it. And by putting it next to me, I drank it. And I did have 2 things of coffee. So I don't know, my goal is also to make a smoothie tonight. Do you think we can do that? I've said that a lot in these videos, and I just really don't think I have made a smoothie. I might have even edited out every time I've ever said I was gonna make a smoothie because I didn't end up making the smoothie. But right now it's so hot. I have so much frozen fruit in my fridge, so I should make it. And I don't know who told me this or where I read it, but it was if you're not getting enough water or you don't feel like you're getting enough water, put water into things, such as put water into your smoothie. Then you're going to be drinking a little bit more water. Yeah, it's all mixed with everything else, but it's still water. It's still in there. So, good chat. I have to say I drank 1 more water, part of it. I have to say the colder the water, the better. I had heard one time, though, warm water will make you, fuller. Well, I've heard that warm water will make you fuller. More full. Warm water will make you more full. But I definitely, if I'm going to try and put more water into my life, I definitely know that it has to be cold water. So one of the projects for the evening tonight is going to be me trying to find space in my fridge for water. Which kind of brings me to a couple of the other objectives that I had this week with Lindsay that we talked about. One of them was going to be take stock of the food that is in my fridge and in my house, because one thing that I've noticed over the last couple of weeks is I will buy food and then I will just not use it, and then I will buy the same exact food 2 weeks later, and all of that, so a month of food that I haven't eaten is still sitting in my fridge, and it's perishable. It's fruits and veggies, not really fruit, mostly veggies, tomatoes, avocados, those type of things. As I'm going through my fridge to make room for my water, I'm going to obviously take stock of the food that is in my fridge. My other hope is I will get a little bit of dishes done, clean my counter, make my smoothie I talked about earlier, possibly cut up some of those veggies in order to make a salad, something that I can eat for the rest of the week maybe. See if anything that, like, is it going to go bad in the next couple of days, and if it is, I should really use it. I bet there's stuff that's already gone bad. It's one thing that I'm always really nervous about when I take stock in my fridge. I'm like, what am I gonna find in there? I don't really know what I'm gonna find in there. I do have a couple of those bags left that I had for lunch, so I can always throw those in because I really like them. The one thing I'm going to look is I don't actually know the ingredients in them. Like, obviously I know that there's sweet potatoes and there's avocados, but are there other things in there that make them less? Obviously there's probably some sort of preservatives in there, but I don't know. I just want to make sure that there's not anything that's making them extra fatty or that I don't know is in there. And is it really just better to buy veggies and cut them up, or are these bags actually really good? So I'll look at that when I get home and I will tell you guys what's going on. The other thing that we talked about is I have been doing fast food a lot. Fast food has been a go-to, and some of this has to do with the fact that when Kensley's right here, say hi, Kens.
Hi.
When Kensley and I go out to have an adventure, so we go for our hikes, or we just went to the pond to swim, it's at night, it's right around dinner time, and if we don't get in dinner before we go, it's a really, really late dinner, or I stop and we get fast food. So right now I'm actually stopping and getting a Happy Meal for Kensley. And I started thinking about what I wanted. I was like, what do I buy myself? And then I'm like, wait, no. I can buy Kensley a Happy Meal, and then we can go and I can use the internet, do a little bit of editing, and I don't have to buy anything here. I have a whole fridge full of food that I can eat. So that's what's happening. I'm not buying myself anything. I'm not buying myself anything. Yeah, can I get a 4-piece chicken McNugget with apple slices, a chocolate milk, and a toy? Didn't buy myself anything. And I'm not going to eat Kensley's leftovers. You're going to have to eat it all, Ken. You got to make sure I don't eat any of it, okay?
Right.
Because I don't want to get fatter than I already am. No, I'm not that fat. I'm beautiful, right?
You're still fat a little bit.
But I can still be beautiful and fat, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Come on, Mom.
That's all that matters, is I can be beautiful and fat. Alright. It was a good day. Hello everyone, you're a little crooked. I might have made it worse. Because I'm crooked, you're not crooked. Maybe if I tighten such things, I should have been prepared before I started filming here. Looking good. Just I guess we're home if you didn't know. It's actually, I was looking at what time it is. It's 10:45, and we've probably been home for a couple of hours. No, maybe an hour, probably an hour. We've been home for about an hour, and I kind of did what I wanted to do. I don't even know how much McDonald's Kensley had left, so basically I'm telling you I did not eat any of her McDonald's. I came home and I actually started to clean. In order for me to make smoothies and cut things, I needed to clean the counter, and I definitely did that, or at least started it. But at this point I'm I don't want to make a mess. So I've decided I'm not actually going to take stock of my veggies or make a smoothie right now. I've just found these Smart One meals. I love a quick microwavable meal, and typically they're not the most food dense and pretty high in calories, and I don't know, just sometimes I feel like I eat them and then I want to eat more. But anyway, I found these Smart Ones, and they are, I believe, Weight Watchers brand or whatever, but they're usually pretty filling, and they are a lot less calories than some other microwavable meals. No idea if they're like good for me or bad for me. Obviously worse than if I was to like make veggies themselves, but I figure this is a good option rather than eating the McDonald's. So I'm gonna make myself this. Ooh, I do want to let you know I took a look at that frozen veggies, and the only ingredient in the Brussels sprouts was Brussels sprouts, so that made me feel really good. So it's definitely something I'm going to probably buy more of, just because they're good, they're quick, they're easy. I don't have to turn on my stove to actually make them. I make them in my convection oven. I feel like it was a good day. Ooh, I did actually clean out my fridge. Did I tell you I was gonna do that? I don't know if that was something I told you I was gonna do, but I did clean out my fridge, so at least all the veggies that I need to like take stock in are in one spot. I was able to like I found things I didn't know existed in there. That is done, that is good. I guess I'm just gonna make this, and relax, go to bed. It's like 9,000 degrees in here still, and the goal is, now that like the counter is clean and things are clean, that I should be able to like wake up, feel refreshed, have a smoothie. I really just want to get into a smoothie. Like, it's 90 degrees out. I could have ice cream, or I could make myself a really good smoothie. So tomorrow is a smoothie day. I promise I will bring you along on that journey. But I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Ooh. So this whole video was about water, and I just almost ended the vlog without actually telling you the rest of the water. So while I was like cleaning out my fridge, I also made sure that recycling trash was outside, because it's trash day tomorrow. I ended up drinking quite a few half-filled bottles of water that were around the house. There's only 3 of us who live here. I don't know whose water they started out being, but they ended up being mine in the end. I would say I drank close to 5, but not quite at this point. And I'm not going to open another one. I realize that maybe part of the reason I don't drink a lot is I have like this fear of not being able to find a bathroom when I have to pee. Right now I'm like, I don't want to drink more. I don't want to wake up in the middle of the night and have to pee. I guess that's like the good and the bad of drinking a lot of water, is you definitely got to pee a lot more. I'm hoping to, and today I didn't really have to pee because it's so hot and humid. It was just like sucking into my blood, because I don't have any, I'm not a doctor. I am hoping to continue on the water journey. I'm hoping to continue on the healthy eating journey. And it's really funny because the exercise journey is not on pause, but when it's 90 degrees out, I don't want to exercise. So I feel like my steps haven't been the greatest, but I did go to the pond today, and while I was in the pond, I ran. So I ran for about 10 minutes while I was actually in water, and I felt like that was an amazing use of my time while Kenzie was playing. If you're ever wondering like, how can I get steps while I'm just like chilling, go in the water. It cools you off, it makes you feel good, and that's what it did for me. Tomorrow's a new day. I'll show you the smoothie tomorrow. Maybe I'll bring you along on the whole day. Is this gonna be some day in the life? I feel like I haven't done that in such a long time, but maybe that's what's happening. And let me know down in the comments how you feel like my journey went today, how you feel I did with the water. What are some of your tips and tricks to getting more water into your body throughout the day? Because I could definitely use some of those tips. And if you need a little bit of support, if you're having some issues, if you're on a weight loss journey and are struggling right now, let me know down in the comments, because you helped me on my journey. I want to help you on your journey. All right, guys, have a good one. Bye-bye.